thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
In that game against Portland, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's A.J. Green. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for Dallas, a pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Gafford in at the five, roaming the paint. Go. Tip-off goes to Dallas. And here is Irving. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Gafford passes to Davis. Three-pointer off the mark. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. There's the three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Exum outside. And here's Gafford. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Shot clock at 2, and that one's good. Davis.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Rollins passes to Green. And here's Turner from the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Irving. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Davis. Pass to Flagg. Gafford in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. And it's Gafford missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Irving. On the wing, Davis. Green covering. Pass to Flagg. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Exum. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving with it, and it's Trent picking him up.
2 minutes
Pass to Flagg to halt the run. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
And one thing that's incredible about Cooper Flagg, he should be in college this year, but he reclassified and instead is playing in the league.
Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis, and he nails the third. Milwaukee leading by 6. Antetokounmpo outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo is doubled, and he makes it. Antetokounmpo's got his third bucket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
It's stolen by Trent. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Lively.
And I'll tell you right now, Kyrie is the best guard at his size I've ever seen at finishing.
It's stolen by Lively. Pass to Irving. Wide open look. It's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. Here's Rollins. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Antetokounmpo with the block. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Max Christie. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Mavericks trail by 8. Down low. Davis misses. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They held a 12-point lead earlier. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Lex?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
Yeah, what courage from Russell. Going up and getting his shot all while being fouled.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Russell. Driving in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Irving's checked in for Dallas. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Prince comes in for Green. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Brian, back over to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. They retain possession.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, Kyrie is such a high IQ player. He is so good at breaking down a defense and finding ways to score in tough situations.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively, and Flagg subbed in for Washington. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 8. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Portis.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Pass to Gafford. Porter against Russell. Now here's Davis. Davis drawing the double team. The shot won't fall.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, good instincts by Russell on defense, using his quickness to his advantage on this end.
Porter gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's Portis. Still no points. Over Gafford. And that one's long. Russell with the ball. Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. Launches it. They get it back. For 3. Gafford. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And it's now only a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip ins are easier to make. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis, and Dante Exum subbed in for Russell. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's time to get down to basketball. Let's groove!
Milwaukee making some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma, and it's Coffey in for Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Over Washington, and another miss by Milwaukee.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Pass to Flagg. Lots of room. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside Irving. High post Davis. He's against Turner. Davis probing. Over Turner. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Trent against Irving. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. And he comes up with a bucket. Trent's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Flag. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. That's on Dante Exum. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
That miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up. Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salary.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Prince comes in for Green. Anthony's checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Now here's Exum. He's scoreless. There's Davis with the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you guys.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Gafford, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Exum.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Good work there as it goes.
Look how Russell uses his momentum on the drive, getting him past the contact into a finish.
Anthony outside. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Anthony. Let's take a look at the numbers for Bobby Portis.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Russell. He's got 7. Inside. It's tipped. Portis with the steal. Here's Brent. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Irving, the pass to Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell attacking. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Prince. Yet to see a basket. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Irving looking around. From deep three-point land. No good on the shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd getting everyone focused and amped up to take these next few minutes.
And an emphasis on forcing stops, too. Something Coach did very well back when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Najee Marshall is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You want more of this from Porter Jr. When he's locked in on defense, he can pick your pocket.
Russell from outside. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A line change here for Milwaukee. Green for 3. On target from range.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Davis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Whoa!
Oh, wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Marshall.
Put your hands together for your defense.
Milwaukee on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Will it go? That one drops for him. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Russell. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Irving. Here's the three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo up top. Check by Davis. Can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 16. Pretty finish in close by Davis.
That's the essence of Davis's game, battling through contact and playing big inside.
Another chance. Oh, it misses. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They led the game at one point by 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Washington. And Dante Exum subbed in for Russell. Now here's Irving. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
It's stolen. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, swiped away. Now Gafford. The bucket is good. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Here's Gafford. Flag outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Davis from 17 feet out. Turner with a rebound. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot to help me be successful. And we just played hard. I'm happy that we got the win.
Full team win out there tonight. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.